All right, guys, I'm gonna be 100% off it, honest. I absolutely love watching the noob. That video that we just watched was the weirdest video ever. Like, I was so confused. They were going to all the different places of the brain. It was it wasn't the best video that they have made. The other ones are better. So, anyways, let's get to like the actual answers of what we read. So, the cerebrum is what we heard was the biggest part of the brain. Our cerebrum is our biggest part of the brain. It's our thinking part of the brain. So, it helps us think and it controls our voluntary muscles. So, like when we are moving voluntarily, like I want to go walking, and right now I'm moving my hands and moving my mouth. This is the cerebrum at its work. It's helping me do all that stuff. And it's weird because I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just doing it. And that's what our system does. Like, we don't even have to think about these things anymore. We just do it. But that's all of our brain thinking. Our brain is so smart. Like, it knows what we're thinking before we think it. What? Okay. It also stores our memories. So that's where you can find all your memories in your cerebrum. So if you were to just take your brain out and then just plug in a cord, you would plug it into the cerebrum and you could just sit there and watch your TV and watch all your memories. That doesn't actually happen, but you get the gist. So this one should have been all the above. So the brainstem connects the brain to the spinal cord. So we have this brain stem. It's like this little stem right here in our neck. It's a little stem and it connects it to our spinal cord. Our spinal cord goes all the way back. Our back, it's we usually just call it our spine, but it's the spinal cord. It goes, well, the spine is part of the skeletal system. There's a cord that goes down the spine as well. And that's our spinal cord. And that's what sends the messages through our body. So that spinal cord, and I'm probably on the next one. The spinal cord is the main pathway for information from the brain to get sent to the rest of our body. So that spinal cord. So when I'm thinking about moving, or not really thinking about moving, when I decide to move, my brain sends message down my brain stem to my spinal cord, which then lifts my leg up and starts me moving. So it's a whole process that is happening, but I can move in seconds. Like, I don't need to think about moving. That's how quick this process is. It just happens really, really fast, and that's the way it goes. So let's learn a little bit more things about the nervous system, because I think they're important. So we know that the nervous system sends signals between our brain and our body to help us move. We know those things, but it also helps us react to stimulus. Guys, do y'all know what a stimulus is? So a stimulus is something crazy. So like, or I mean, really, it's just something that changes the environment. So like, let's say a fly is buzzing in your ear, bzzz, gets on your nerves, right? And then your response is to swat the fly away. So that is your nervous system saying, hey, go away, fly. Like, not today. Just like we also have this other thing called, actually, let me get here first. So we have a lot of different things in our nervous system. There's three main parts. There's our brain, which is the main part, and the different parts of our brain. There's our spinal cord, and then there's our nerves. So our nerves are all throughout our body, and those are the things that, like, those are all connected to our spinal cord, and that's how we move, and that's how we do all these different movements and stuff, because our spinal cord is connected to all those nerves. And they're also called neurons. So they carry these electrical signals. So we're actually full of electricity. Our neurons carry electrical signals from our brain. That's why sometimes when you're standing next to somebody too close, you shock them, because we're full of electricity. That's why if you can like move your feet on a carpet, you can end up shocking a person, because we got that electrical energy. We're just like human light bulbs. What? Okay, let me stop being weird. Okay, so we said that your nervous system sends signals to your bodies. We have these neurons and these nerves, and we have stimuluses and responses. So when we feel something hot, we automatically jerk our hand away because that's our response. When someone taps us, we automatically turn our head because that's our response. When we know when it's hot or cold, like if we see a lion, we like immediately get scared. And that kind of moves us into like our fight or flight. Is it on here? No, it's not on here. So we have this thing called fight or flight. I'm going to double check to make sure. we have this thing called fight or flight. And you're like, fight or flight. So when you are coming across a lion, you're either gonna run when you see this lion, or you're going to stand still. So that's what our flight or fight is that we're either going to run away, we're gonna flight, we're gonna run away, or we're going to like fight and we're gonna stand up for ourselves. Like it's just this weird thing. Sometimes I just stay stuck and I can't move. That's also kind of like a flight system. Like that's just being stuck. So we have this flight or fight um system that goes with our nervous system. Like when a pan is hot and you put your hand on it, you immediately flight, like you immediately move your hand away. If someone's trying to fight you, y'all are obviously fighting. Some of y'all flight, but so it's like our fight or flight system. Like we're either going to, if there's a dangerous person coming on the campus, let's really look at that. There's a dangerous person coming on the campus. Our minds, our brains are either going to tell us let's run or hide, or someone might be brave enough to say, I'm going to go after this person. And that's like what our brain does. It makes those decisions for us. I mean, we're making the decisions, but our brains make those decisions. So our brain is the main control center of like everything. It controls everything that is going on. And that's the importance of our brain. So what you're gonna do now, I know it's not on here yet while I'm showing you, but you're gonna go to your exit ticket. You're gonna click on your exit ticket and you're gonna answer those questions. I'll have the speaker button playing so you can listen to my recording. So make sure you click the speaker button so you can hear the exit ticket read out to you. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I hope y'all enjoyed learning about the nervous system that protects our body, protects our vital organs, and helps us move. It also does bone marrow stuff, but then also our nervous system that like really is the control system of our body. Our brain controls everything. Our spinal cord connects our nerves and they send messages. We get information from all those things. And that's what helps us like know to move. That's what helps us know to use our skeletal system to move. And those are kind of how those two things work hand in hand. Bye guys.